Well, hello. Excuse me. Welcome to the show. I guess we'll get right into it. In, in what is quite possibly the dumbest thing that a person could do, Rob Ashton went and used AI to answer some questions on a Reddit AMA. Despite being concerned artificial intelligence is replacing workers, NDP leadership candidate and union leader Rob Ashton used AI during an online campaign Sunday. Reddit noticed several of Ashton's responses during his AMA seemed like they had been generated by AI. After CBC News sent those concerns to the Ashton campaign, a post soon appeared on the NDP subreddit apologizing. Some of those answers were written with the help of AI tools, and I am deeply sorry about that. Ashton's team said he was on the road and had asked helpers and volunteers to draft answers for him to review. It looks like some answers were posted without me reviewing and approving. A key part of leadership. Well, here's a statement. Dear friends, I appreciate you raising this point because it allowed me to review and adjust. The AMA got an overwhelming number of questions, which warmed my heart. It's a privilege to be able to hear from members on such important questions. He was on the road, didn't want people wait too long for an answer, so he asked team members and volunteers to draft answers for him to review. And it looks like some answers were posted without me reviewing and approving. Some of those answers were written with the help of AI tools, and I'm deeply sorry about that. A key part of leadership is accountability. Yeah. And so is integrity. I want to reassure everyone that this won't happen again. I will delete and answer those questions in the next few days. In the meantime, as you can see, so he's basically saying, so yeah, he used AI tools. In his Reddit AMA. Nothing about how this shouldn't have happened in the first place, given that, like, his whole platform is based on him being, like, for the worker. And this is the problem, I think, with the NDP at large, I think, is very, very interestingly summed up by this whole little thing, is that they are not and haven't been for a long time. They have not been the party of the worker, of the working class. They have, for years, been marching towards the center in this quest to get more seats at the expense of standing on any kind of real leftist principle. It's like I remember, like, the NDP is supposed to be like, workers are being decimated by companies with raging hard-ons for AI and AI efficiency and all of this stuff. And like, people are losing their jobs, their livelihoods, their ability to pay their rent and buy food. Like, that's the thing. You lose your job. It's not like, oh, I lost, the spatula. No big deal. I can always get another one. It's like that doesn't exist anymore. And like, you lose more than just your job. You lose your ability to have a place to live or to continue to pay for it. Whether or not you're going to be able to eat today. And like, I know how much it sucks to walk in on a Monday morning and be told, you don't have a job anymore. All because I had the audacity to take a couple of months to recover after going into a psychiatric hospital because I had a fucking mental breakdown and almost committed suicide. Of course, that is not the same as losing your job to AI. All I was trying to say was losing your job is a fucking devastating thing to have happen to you, regardless of how you lost it. And I wouldn't wish that on anyone. And it is happening at record numbers with AI. Fuck, our federal government is spending millions on it and getting rid of thousands of public sector jobs. Also, that they can streamline the government and make it efficient with AI. And the NDP are supposed to be the party that goes, no, AI doesn't work. It produces little to no benefit or ROI for the conservative economic types in the discourse. They're supposed to be the ones that say, like, you're not supposed to fucking get rid of people's jobs on some stupid speculative technology. But instead, after a crippling defeat and the entire party, like, desperately needing to reach back to its base, one of the people seeking leadership of this party decides he's going to use the very tool, or at least, like did he not, like, are his staffers not, like, is there not, like, vetting to, like, at least understand, like, from a perspective of, like, the people working for him, like, the people who would be answering his AMA would be on his comms team. You would think his comms team would know his key talking points, one of them being AI bad. Why is his comms team using AI if one of their overarching, like, fucking principles is to communicate that AI bad? Like, what the fuck? Like, and yeah, like the fact that someone who is like building their entire brand on being pro worker would fail to articulate to his team that maybe you shouldn't use the tools that are decimating the very population I'm trying to reach. But it appears he didn't do that, which is I'm sorry, stunning lack of leadership. And quite frankly, not someone I would want to help rebuild the party of the working class. Someone who would so easily steamroll them.